Hello everyone, Tanoshi here and welcome back once again to another video on Dragon Ball Z Dokkan Battle. So today we're gonna have a look on the data download units that came out this morning. Those are the units for the Saiyan Day. We're gonna look about the EZA part of those. We already had a look about a brand new Goku, a brand new GT. So first and foremost, Path to Power Kid Goku. I'm surprised that this guy's getting an EZA. It's fairly soon. This guy came out in 2023. It's shocking. It's shocking. 2023. But however, I think Dokkan is now tying in those EZAs with the celebration. So Kid Goku, Path to Power Kid Goku. Okay, fair enough. I see what they're going for here. I think it's better if you don't get the new unit, your EZA, and you have something to back up that unit, play along or whatever, rather than oh, Kid Goku is the new Dokkan Fest, was your EZA is Mercenary Tao. Do you know what I mean? Maybe I don't know. I think it's good. I think it's good. I think it's about time that Dokkan does something like that. So Path to Power Kid Goku EZA, Dragon Ball Saga Youth Exploding Rage Ki +3, Attack and Defense NHB 170% plus Ki +1, HP Attack and Defense 30% for those from the Dragon Ball Seekers or Bond of Friendship categories. Now, it only added one key there, wasn't it? Wow, Dokkan is getting a bit mean with these little skills. This is the third time that they do it this year, I think. Anyway, Super Attack greatly raises attack and raises defense for 1 turn, cause immense damage to the enemy. The unit Super Attack with Yamcha, Master Roshi, Long Boomer or Bunny Boomer, it will massively raise his attack, greatly raises defense for 1 turn and causes immense damage to the enemy, and great lowers attack. So a unit Super Attack. A unit Super Attack will stack attack by 100%, but not defense. Defense is just for the turn. That is new. Yes, it is. So the defense is new, but it's for the turn, but the attack now instead of for the turn is stackable. That's very good. However, on the new Challenge the Limits Festival of Battles, not stacking defense is a death sentence. Just saying. He's going to be very good for Red Zone and other things, it seems like. And with a Hachan on the team, no, on the turn, you're also doing the same. Yes, now you're stacking attack. Now you are stacking attack, raising defense, immense damage, and lowers attack. Is that the same? Am I going crazy? That is actually the same. 30% lowering defense attack, 50% defense for the turn, and 100% stack. It's exactly the same, so you could just put his name here. Just put Hachan in here. Okay, it's a different attack. It's a different attack. Do you know how many times I use this guy? Probably none. Let's have a look. Path to Power Kid Goku. Where are you? I don't even know where he is. Oh, there he is. There he is. 55%. Probably the only times that I used this guy was to level his links up. Probably the only time I used this guy. Anyway, he's a great unit when he came out, and I got him in a banner somewhere many, I think a couple of years later, a year or so later or something. Anyway, attack and defense is passive skills. Attack and defense 159%. Dragon Ball Saga Youth and Dragon Ball Seekers gets 30% and attack and defense 50%. That is new. He gets an extra category in there. Okay, he gets Dragon Ball Seekers. Okay, a support for an extra category. That's good. Randomly change key spheres to rainbow. Yeah, he continues to do that. Attack with 12 ki or more, 159% defense. That's 100 more. Yes. And for every ki sphere, he's now getting 30%. Now, he being an orb changer, getting 30% attack and defense is great, but it's random. It's random how the field change and which orbs are going to be changed into rainbow. You could change 2 into rainbow and not get much keys, so just bear that in mind. I like the example of the brand new EZA, the LR, the first OG SSJ2 Gohan, when he's Dark Ball orb changing. So you change something into something and something else. So you do have extra to pick up in the field because you've changed it twice and not just rainbow. I'm just saying, because that might get people caught out. But it is great to have a rainbow orb changer. Yes, absolutely. For every rainbow key sphere that you get a chance to perform a critical hit and damage reduction of 10%. Now, we've spoken about this before. Rainbow key spheres in a chain is really rare that you get 5. If you have 2 massively rainbow orb changes on the field, like they change something into rainbow and something into something, and you have 2 of those characters, you might be able to get 5, but the vast majority of time you're gonna get 2, or in a good day 3. So we're talking about 30% damage reduction hit rate here on average. If you get 3 or more key spheres, or 1 was in the 3rd attack, so when you were going to float him off, he gets 150% defense. That is new. That is new. Because you can float him. So if you float him, you get more defense. Okay. Okay, and the crit and the damage reduction went up from 7% to 10%. I would like to see a bit more. I would like to see a bit more, to be honest. Just backtracking a bit. 10%, that is great. If you get 5, you're not going to get 5. You're going to get 3. At best. At best, in a good day. Maybe if you're really fortunate, you get 4. Yeah, but it's okay. It's okay. It is something extra. That's great. With 5 or more key spheres, or 3 key spheres, or with an attack, they really want you to float him off. He really wants to be floated off. He has a great chance. No, he launches an additional attack which has a great chance of being a super. Yeah. You just increase the chance. And having him in slot 3. So, you are most of the time going to get 5 key spheres anyway. You are. Most likely. And it's not 5 rainbow key spheres, so it's 5 key spheres. So you might as well just leave him on rotation if you can, because if you have a unit super attack, you'll be getting 100% attack. So you might just leave him on the rotation if you can. Okay. 7 or more key spheres, or 5 key spheres at the 3rd attack. It's just telling him, float him, float him, float him. Every ally gets a chance to perform a critical hit and damage reduction of 8%. Is that multiplicative though? Is that stackable? Is that stackable? Again, I haven't used this guy, so I don't know. Because if you have 7 key spheres, you give everybody... No, it can't be stackable. No, it can't be. It can't be stackable. Otherwise, you can bring this guy on the challenge the limits. Challenge the limits. What is it again? Escape challenge. Collection. Festival battles. Festival battles. It's escaping me the name here. Because if it's an additional 8% every time you do an attack with 7 or more spheres, after you do 10 attacks, everybody else has a damage reduction of 80%. If you do that 12 times, everybody has a 96% damage reduction rate. It comes to a point that nobody will take any damage, so it can't be additive, if you know what I mean. But all allies, chance of performing critical hit and damage reduction 8%. So, it's just for the turn then. It gotta be for the turn. And all allies attack and defense 8% for 2 turns. Is that it? It's new, but is that it? Okay, active skill, Angry Kamehameha. Raise attack by 8% temporarily, then cause damage to the enemy within the turn activated. Attacks 59% and a chance of becoming critical hits. And can be activated when the character receives an attack 8 or more times in battle. So you want him to get hit, huh? Okay. I'm sure he looks a lot better than he seems, but you are dependent here. Here, key spheres obtained. 10 key spheres, 300% attack and defense. Great, great. He's good for the turn. But if you don't get rainbow, there is no damage reduction. I think if you need a character on Dragon Ball Saga Youth or Dragon Ball Seekers, he'll be great. Because that category is so small. But otherwise, like low class warriors, if you're struggling with some old missions, for example, I don't think I ever beaten Extreme Super Battle Road low class warriors yet. I don't think so. I'm 99% sure of it. It's low class warriors, and there is a couple more that I've never beaten because I don't have the units, because I don't summon for all those units. But having him EZA, it should be a great option on that team. 30 stones, guys. 3 30 stones. Just grind it. 3 30 stones. That's the way I see it. Now, with other units that are getting their EZA, it's the Gotenks for the World Tournament, as well as Goku Black. There's got a new Krillin in there. Is a brand new unit. Will be one of those summons from the Dragon Ball banner. He's doing attack and defense 150%. Tournament participants are supporting that of 20% defense. You get another attack and defense 20% if you are also from the World Tournament category. HP is less than 90%. You get 100% attack and defense. 70% you get another 100% attack and defense. And when attack with 12 key, you get 150% attack and defense. So if your HP is below 70 and you are attacking, you will have 350% attack and defense. That's basically it. So if you have also a great chance of attack 200% when HP is 50% or less. So if your HP is 50% or less, you get everything plus the great chance of attack 200%. And if there is a tournament participants category tournament participants category enemy, he will get 30% attack and 40% defense when attacking. It's a novelty unit. If you get it, you get it. You put it in your box, awaken him, put him in a UR, and you're never going to use him again. Dokkan uses resources for those units. Why can't he just be a great support? He's got a lot of dodge, and he's a great support. That's it. 50% attack and defense. Let's go. Give. Here, hear me out. Tournament participants, as well as World Tournament, category allies, key +2, attack and defense 50%. Fantastic. Now give him a little bit of defense and dodge. 50% chance to dodge in slot 40%. Give it a 40% chance to dodge in slot 4. Slot 4. There's no slot 4. Slot 3. There's no slot 4. That's going to become a meme. Slot 3. That's it. You're going to bring him in a tournament participants category, which is absolutely terrible, to help out the characters on that category. You're going to spend resources doing those characters. At least make them usable. They don't need to be great. If he gets a hit with the passive, I've just make up out of thin air. If you still get touched, you still die. But at least something. I don't know. I don't like when Dokkan does this. It's using resources on those units, and they're never good. Now, Gotenks. World Tournament Gotenks also is getting his EZA. Oh, he's raising attack and defense. Oh, he's stacking attack and defense, and a high chance of further raising attack and defense. Supreme damage and lowest defense. So he has, when you super attack, he gets 20% attack and defense, but he has a high chance of getting 40% attack and defense. What if you have an additional though? Does that mean you could get 80% attack and defense in a turn? Or does that only proc on a normal attack? That's to be tested for you guys there who like the numbers. That's interesting. That is interesting. Because if it is, and you give this guy an additional, hope he has an additional there somewhere. But if this guy all additionals and some dodge, and you bring him in an event, and every time he does 2 attacks, you get 80% attack and defense, you eventually start being something meaningful. That's good. Oh, attack and defense 150%, change AGL to Teq spheres, youth and fusion get 1 key, attack and defense 30%. That's very good. For every attack performed, 30% within attack and defense within the turn. For every super attack performed, damage reduction 10% within the turn. Nah, he's dead. If you get touched, he's dead anyway. For every Teq key spheres, he gives the allies defense 5% up to 20. Not very meaningful. Good, but not very meaningful. 3 or more key spheres, he gets 150% attack and defense when attacking, and launches an additional attack which has a high chance of becoming a super attack. Now we're talking. Now we're talking, because if that procs and you have an addition and he's super 3 times, is he getting 100%, 120% attack and defense stack? Because he has a high chance of further attack. So if that high chance procs 3 times when you have your normal attack, your hidden potential system, and if this one procs, so we're talking about 120% attack stack. What's his stats? Do I have him? Do I have him? I don't think I have him. Do I have him as an SSR? I don't remember what his SSR looks like. Something tells me I should have this guy. Something in my mind tells me I should have him. Don't you do a mission in a world tournament? And not the you do the world tournament missions, and you get these guys awakened. Something in my mind tells me I have this guy. Or maybe I don't. Or maybe I'm just blind, which is all possible here. I don't know. Something tells me I have this guy. But maybe I'm just crazy. Maybe I'm crazy. But anyway. And 5 or more keys. He launches an additional attack, which has a great chance to super attack. So if you do 4 attacks, now we're talking about 160% attack and defense. Potentially, because he couldn't proc. He could proc and not proc. Or he could proc on the first attack and not proc on the next attacks. So we don't know. That's something that should be tested. You mathematicians out there are gonna love this. I'll take it back. This one is good. This one is really good. He is really good. What teams he's on? No. Maybe use him on youth. Special pose, yes. No. Gifted warriors, no. Heavy livers, no. Time limit, no. Entrusted will, no. Fuse fighters, no. Off-bred fighters. There's a couple of categories in there you could make use of him. The other categories are just so well filled up with good characters, you're probably not going to use him. Do I have him? Man, my mind is going on fire now, saying to me, I have this guy. I do not understand. They wouldn't be down here. It would not be down here. Something tells me I have this guy. Maybe not, maybe not. Okay, let it go, Tanoshi, let it go. And lastly, but not least, what's that? Oh yeah, no, lastly, we've got another one. We've got another one. Sorry, oops, my bad. Goku Black. He was never good when he came out. Let's see his EZA. Great raise attack defense for 1 turn, supreme damage to enemy, lowers attack and defense, raise extreme castleize attack percent by 30% for 2 turns. Great support for 2 turns. Are you gonna use him? Realm of Gods, Potara, Future Saga, Corroded Barrier Mine, Human Deeds, Time Travelers, Worldwide Chaos, Power of Wishes, Super Bosses, or Successes. Are you gonna use this guy on Super Bosses? I don't think so. Maybe he's got some dodge here, we'll see. Passive, attack and defense 150%, Future Saga category allies, as well as Time Travelers. Key +1 attack and defense 20%. For every attack received, so you want this guy get hit. He's got 150% max attack and defense. Superclass enemy on the field, his attack increased by 100%. When the team, all 5 extreme types. Oh, this is not happening. This is not. You need to build a team around this guy? No. Man, he is not looking good. Where is the dodge? Let's see. Defense guards. And there is another ally who name is Zamasu or Goku Black, attacking on the same turn. They just don't want to do anything. You need those in the same turn. Great chance of performing a hit and everybody's defense. Nah. No dodge, no defense mechanics, no damage, nothing. Nothing. So you want one of each typing to give so he can support 20% attack and defense 100% in guard. Do you want this guy on your super bosses? Yeah, shame. Shame, but I'm sure I have him. Come on. Oh, there he is. I'm not going crazy this time. Yeah, you're gonna be here with your levels and that's about it. Yeah. Bye. No. Terrible. Terrible. Why? How can they do a World Tournament character? This is what I'm saying. What? Okay. Here comes my personal rant on Dokkan. Okay. At 23 minutes in. So if you've made this far into the video, congratulations. You're gonna be rewarded with a rant here. Why waste time with those characters on World Tournament? World Tournament is probably the worst mode, and it's only because Japanese players like World Tournament that this World Tournament is still around. Chain Battle was in. I used to like Chain Battle. There was some quirkiness, some small things in there, but the skill orbs that they gave you as a reward, they were very, very, very good. But Japanese players didn't like it, so they got rid of it, and they keep the World Tournament. And then you grind these characters on the World Tournament, and then you get something like this, which is an absolutely trash of a unit. It's a waste of design, is a waste of animation, is a waste of cards. And then you give the guy an EZA, he's absolutely terrible, and you want him, for you to build a team around him, and he's absolutely awful. Why do this? The World Tournament takes people 3 days to grind to get something like this, and he's terrible. There is some things in Dokkan that I quite not understand. I know it's a gacha game, and I know it's about the money, so you put the money in, you go there and you get the new units, but then your players go in a World Tournament, and who's gonna have one this weekend? It's Friday, Saturday and Sunday, and I think your global players even have a longer World Tournament, and then you get some tickets and you pull this guy and he's absolutely trash. Why? Why? It's not gonna break the bank of Dokkan if this guy just have a high chance to dodge, and he supports, I don't know, time travelers. Done. Done. Because if you're a new player or a return player and your time travelers a team is not very good, not very complete, you put this guy in and he might dodge as a slot 3 and he's supporting for 2 turns, attack and defense. That's it. How hard is this? How hard is this? Do you think if I have a Super Boss team, I'm gonna take, I don't know, Inked Janemba to put this guy on? Guys, I love everything about Dokkan. I love Dokkan. I have a lot of fun. Even when I die and challenge the limits, I was like a 2-hour in and I just lost, and it's just heartbreaking. And I laugh it off and I'm back on. I have no problem. I like the game. I play the game. I like advising people what to do, what they shouldn't do. But when it comes to the World Tournament, I don't see it. I don't see it at all. At all. Man, I'm gonna go in this weekend on a Sunday morning. I'll do some missions. I'll get the stones and I'm out. I'm out. That's it. Don't want to know. When the rewards come in, I'm like, yeah, great. A little bit of goodies, I'll put in my box, that's it. Not doing it. Well, thanks for sticking around. Rant over. Rant over. Okay. Moving on. Now, Jackie Chun. Jackie Chun, it was a good unit when it came out, but one of those that not usable. Unless you're using a World Tournament category and you don't have many units. Doesn't link with anyone. Yeah, World Tournament is a weird category. There's not many characters that link to one another. So let's see. I'm sure I have this guy. He is extreme. No, he's super. I thought he's extreme. So where is he? I'm going crazy with those characters, which I believe I have, and then I don't have. I have him. He's not Dokkan Awaken. He's not Dokkan Awaken yet. Okay. Okay, how do I have him? 2 youth paths opened. Why does he have some link leveled up in there? I don't even remember using this guy. Anyway. I remember him being good when he came out, so let's see. Physical type's 100% in all stats. Raise attack and defense for 1 turn on his super attack, and great Leo with defense. In a niche category, Super Battle Road, Extreme Super Battle Road, you might be able to use him if you knew, but that's probably so far with these guys have been used for. Those World Tournament units, guys, these are novelty units, do not have much hope. Anyway, although the Gotenks, I'm gonna standing correct, these Gotenks seems very, very intriguing. I'm raising my eyebrows thinking of this guy. I really am. So, Jackie Chun there, attack and defense 100%, the key +3. All allies getting key. Oh, that's good. Kamehameha. You're not gonna run this guy to Kamehameha. I'm sorry. Dragon Ball Saga. Maybe. Earthlings. Earthlings, Dragon Ball Saga. That's what you're looking for. Kamehameha. No. Unless you have a category a la like Krillin doing a Kamehameha. That's basically it. He's Dragon Ball Saga, Earthlings, and Kamehameha. So he gets attack and defense, and just give all 3 categories attack and defense, and chance of have a crit 50%. Because if your character is from one category but he's not from another, he gets 1 power buff and doesn't get the other. But it's okay. It's great to support. Start of each turn, 50% attack and defense up to 150. When attack with 12 or more key spheres, attack and defense 150%. When there is a turtle school ally on a team, he became an orb changer to any exclude physical into rainbow. Now this is good. This is good to run him on a World Tournament category, for example, or Dragon Ball Saga. He's not on Turtle School though. He's not on Turtle School. Sure, he's not on Turtle School, but why is he random changing for Turtle School? Am I missing something? Why is he changing Turtle School? I understand he's not old school, but why not World Tournament? Why not Dragon Ball Saga? It will make Dragon Ball Saga so much better. So much better. Okay. For every Rainbow Key Spheres, damage reduction 10%. We've already talked about Rainbow Key Spheres. Yeah. When HP is 50% or less, he changed Key Spheres, physical to Rainbow. Why would you change physical? Why? He's physical. Why? Do you see what I'm talking when I have a rant about those units? Why is he changing physical? If your think with me. Now, I'm not just complaining for the sake of complaining here. He is a physical unit. Now imagine you get into a turn where in a previous turn you've already taken damage, you're below 50%, he's going to change a certain type of key spheres to Rainbow, let's say AGL, and then he's going to change the physical ones into Rainbow. That means you will not be healing with this guy. Why? They go out of their way to make those units worse. If you're below 50% HP, you want to get same type orbs because you want to heal. That's how you play the game, Dokkan. High chance perform a critical and analyze 20% attack and defense for 3 turns. Yeah, he supports for 3 turns. You're not gonna run after right? I'm moving on. Wow, what a batch of units. Path to Power Kid Goku seems very good. The new Goku and the new Chi-Chi. The new Chi-Chi is definitely very good. The new Goku seems gonna be very good, borderline extremely good for the new event. The Gotenks, it's raising eyebrows how good he's gonna perform, and all the others are just, well, me having in a box, never Dokkan away, can never use it, because that's basically it. Anyway, that's it for the video, guys. Sorry for the long run. It's just so disappointing when you see so much resources putting such beloved characters like Goku Black and Gotenks and Kid Goku and Jackie Chun, and then they just like, you look at them and you're like, yeah, I have him in my box, but I'm never gonna use him. Shame. That's it for the video, guys. Like and subscribe if you're new. Tanoshi here. Thanks for watching, and as always, boys and girls, sayonara. Sorry for the rant.